President Trump's aggressive tariff war on India has triggered economic turbulence, raising everyday prices in the U.S. Once meant to protect American manufacturing, critics argue this strategy is damaging the nation's economy and growth. Calling the economies of Russia and India dead economies may backfire on the president, especially with 45% of world trade linked to these countries. India is currently the fastest-growing economy, boasting a growth rate of 6 to 7%. Tariffs up to 50% on Indian imports have severely impacted American businesses and households. As Indian exporters seek new partners in Europe and the Middle East, inflation and supply chain chaos grow in the U.S. Dr. Martha Collins, a healthcare procurement head in Texas, states prices for generic medicines have nearly doubled because of tariffs. Many question if this tariff war will actually enhance U.S. manufacturing when costs are already higher than in Asia. Rising costs for materials, machinery, and methods will only make it harder to cut prices and support American manufacturers. Inflation has surged nearly 3% in 3 months, with projections suggesting it could cross 4% soon. Experts warn that such tariffs could negatively impact the U.S. growth rate in the future. The tariffs were implemented partly because India's trade with Russia seems to be fueling the conflict in Ukraine. However, questions arise about the indirect roles of the US and EU in the same conflict through their arms supply to Ukraine. A fair trade mindset is needed. Every nation should be allowed to procure goods at competitive prices. Until this tariff war concludes, the world economy faces uncertainty, with risks of escalation and worsening conditions ahead.